Welcome to Stoneforge. Coach Steve will lead us through the workout for Tuesday, June 30th. Today's warm-up is a 5-round Tabata Mash-Up. We will work for 20 seconds and rest for 10. Our first exercise each round will be the push-ups. We position our hands directly beneath our shoulders, lower our chest down to the floor, and then press straight back up. We can scale by going to our knees, but when we do so, make sure we remain rigid through the midline. Our second movement will be the crunches. For our crunches, we can have our feet flat on the floor or raised up at a 90-degree angle. We will lift our shoulder blades off of the floor and touch our elbows to our quads. Our third movement will be the plank burpees. For this, we will drop hands down to the floor just in front of our toes, jump or step our feet back into a full plank position, then walk or jump our feet back to the up position before standing to complete the burpee. Our final movement each round will be the sit-ups. Here we will butterfly our feet together, meaning the soles of our feet will touch. We will lie all the way back with our shoulder blades touching the floor, reach hands overhead, and then sit up rapidly to touch our toes or in front of our toes. Once again, our warm-up today will be a 5-round Tabata Mash-Up with 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. Please pause the video here to complete your warm-up. Our skill work today is a 12-minute EMOM with movements alternating between the even and odd minutes. On the even minutes, to start, we will complete 10 kneeling single arm presses. This will be 10 with each arm. We use a dumbbell, kettlebell, or odd object from the house of similar or capable weight, and we will press from the shoulder directly up overhead, fully extending the arm and bringing the bicep toward the ear. After 10 reps, we will switch arm, and we should also switch the leg we are kneeling on. Conversely, on the odd minutes, we will have 2 movements. The first is the overhead tricep extension. Notice here, Coach Steve fully extends the elbow while keeping the weight directly over the midline of the body. We can see that the elbows remain directly in line with the shoulders. They do not flare out and they do not push forward as we raise the object overhead. Once we complete the overhead tricep extensions, we will move directly into 10 hollow rocks. The full hollow rock position, we are trying to maintain a minimum amount of back engaged to the floor. We can have our arms and legs both fully extended. We could place our palms palm down on the floor and just have the legs extended. We could bend one knee and bring it towards the chest. Or we could place one foot on the floor and simply extend one leg while balancing the hands on the floor as well. These are all different variants of the same movement. To reiterate, we will have a 12-minute EMOM, alternating between even and odd minutes, with kneeling single arm presses on one and overhead tricep extensions and hollow rocks on the other. Pause the video here to complete the skill work. Our workout today is an 11-minute AMREP, or as many reps as possible. This will be an increasing rep scheme. We will complete 3 reps of each, then 6 reps of each, then 9, and continue the pattern by adding 3 until the 11 minutes expires. Our first movement will be the deadlift. Here Coach Steve is demonstrating with 2 dumbbells. We could also use 2 kettlebells or 2 similarly weighted objects, one in each hand. We may also do this with 1 object, as demonstrated here with just a single dumbbell. After we complete the required number of repetitions on deadlifts, we will go directly into our hang cleans. Coach Steve again demonstrates with 2 objects and now with 1 object. On the hang clean, we should be using the hips, driving the elbows up outside of our shoulders before catching it in the front rack and then standing all the way up. Following our hang cleans, we will go to the shoulder to overhead. Here we start from the shoulder and we drive the weight overhead using our legs. We can do a push press or a push jerk, but we should use the legs and use momentum to complete the full repetition. Again, following the required number of deadlifts, hang cleans, and shoulder to overhead, we will go directly to our squat plate jumps at that same number of repetitions. Here we squat hip crease below knee crease and then jump up towards the center to land on a plate. Once again, our WOD is an 11-minute AMREP of deadlifts, hang cleans, shoulder to overhead, and squat plate jumps with an increasing rep count by 3s. We hope you enjoyed today's workout, and as always, stay Stone Forge strong.